Hello and welcome, Sales Fairies. After our last episode where I introduced you to the IDAS framework that I use to master all my sales, today I want to lead you to something that most people never even ever think about, but it's absolutely critical to your success. I'm talking about what you do before you even pitch a product or service, how to set the stage so that by the time you're making your offer, it's nearly impossible for your prospect to say no. This isn't just about selling. This is about mastering the psychology that makes selling effortless. Stick with me because the strategies you're about to learn will change the way you approach every single sale and get you to the top step of sales masters. Let's start off by talking about the power of first impressions. First impressions are more than just a momentary judgment. They are the foundation upon which every interaction is actually built. So, when you meet someone for the first time, what you say and do in those initial seconds creates a lasting impact. Think of it as planting seeds in their mind. The way you present yourself, the way you speak, even the energy that you bring into the room, all of it sets a tone. You need to understand that your prospects aren't just listening to your words. They are feeling your vibe. If you radiate confidence and authority, they will feel it. And that's where the magic of sales actually is. But here's the secret. It's not just about how they see you. It's about how you guide them to see themselves in relation to what you are offering. You have to steer their thoughts subtly to align with your message long before you even actually present it. Now that you've overcome first impressions, let's talk about directing their attention. Attention is the currency of persuasion. Where you direct someone's attention is where their mind will follow. And here's the thing, people often don't realize that their attention is being guided. Your job as a salesperson is to focus them on the right details. Maybe it's the urgency of a problem they have not even considered, or it's the hidden benefits of a solution they were not aware they needed. Before you mention your product or service, you must draw their attention to what really matters. Let's say you are selling a high-end real estate. Instead of jumping into the fixtures of the features in the house, start by discussing how peace of mind is priceless, the allure of status, and the comfort to achieve more from the lap of luxury. You are not selling a house. You are selling a feeling, a state of mind. By the time you get to the details, they are already convinced that what you are offering is the key to that peace of mind, that status, that comfort, that feeling of absolute accomplishment. The power of association. Humans are wired to make connections, whether you realize it or not. We associate certain things with certain feelings, and those associations more often than not drive our decisions. Your goal is to create associations that work in your favor. If you can tie your product or service to something your prospect already values or desires, you're halfway to closing the deal. Let's go back to our luxury real estate example. Don't think about the property. Link it to the status, the prestige, the lifestyle that it represents, Make them feel that by owning this property, they are not just living, but they are making a statement. By doing this, you are associating your product with their identity and their aspirations. And when you do that effectively, their decision isn't just rational, it's emotional. Emotion is what seals the deal. Let's talk about perfect timing, or the perfect time to actually close the deal. Timing is everything in sales. There are moments when your prospect is most receptive to your message, and those are the moments you need to actually seize and optimize. It's not just about what you say, but when you say it. You have to read the room, understand the emotional landscape, and strike not when the iron is hot, but when the iron is actually hottest. Maybe it's right after you've solved a small problem for them, showing your value up front, or perhaps it's after a story that hits close to home. The key is to make your offer at the peak of their emotional engagement, when they are most open to actually saying yes. If you master this, you'll find that closing becomes almost effortless. Lastly, control the environment. Finally, never underestimate the power of the environment. The setting of your interaction can influence the outcome in ways you might not even realize. You have to be strategic, whether it's a physical location, the tone of your conversation, or even the way you frame your questions. You want to create an environment where only logical conclusion your prospect can reach is yes, where do I sign? You don't do it in a noisy cafe. You do it in a quiet, professional setting where your prospect can focus on the value you are offering. Everything from the lighting to the seating arrangement plays a part in reinforcing your message. Control the environment and you will control the outcome. When you master these strategies, creating strong first impressions, directing attention, building powerful associations, perfecting your timing, and controlling the environment, you are not just selling a product, you are shaping the entire experience and guiding your prospect to a decision that feels like it was theirs all along. Remember, knowledge by itself is not power. Applied knowledge is power. Go out there, apply what you've just learned here, and watch how effortlessly the sales start rolling in. This is your time. Don't waste it. I'm Craig, and it was a pleasure recording yet another episode for you. If you found value in what I've just shared, make sure you hit the subscribe button, you share this with other people, and make sure that you're also coming back to Selling Sales every single week and sharing your questions, your comments, and genuinely what you'd like to know for you to become the salesperson you want to be. Go out there, shine, and sell more. Cheers.